Okay.
Am I really doing gate on Friday?
Yep.
Sure.
Okay.
Suppose that 40% of cars in Bangor are manufactured in the United States. I don't even know what that is. 30% in Japan, 10% in Germany, and 20% in other countries. If cars are selected at random, find the probability that a car is not U.S. made.
Yeah, 40 over 6 over 10.
Why are we doing 60?
Because 40 is they are. So you would do 60 that are not.
So
Why?
it's
Where do we get
1
60
minus the probability that it's made in the U.S.,
Oh, right, we're doing this in the fancy stats way?
which is 1 minus 40% are manufactured in the U.S., so 1 minus 0.40. Or you can do 100 minus 40, I don't really care, is equal to, because I'm just going to go back and forth, 60%.
So my thinking was right.
Yes. Probability it is made in Germany or Japan.
Okay, hold on. You need two numbers. You need the 10% and the 30%.
It's the same thing.
Okay, so the probability of Germany plus the probability of Japan, which is 30 plus 10, which is 40%. You're going to notice I have, like, no consistency as we, like, go through this because I'll sometimes leave them as percentages. Sometimes I'll change them to decimals. Oh.
I like the
That
percentages.
made that like.
It's like... Okay. All right. The probability you see 2 in a row from Japan.
So.
The weird thing from yesterday. Not chicken foot, but the weird thing. The one where they were independent. You have to assume they're independent. That thingy, right? Okay. I gotta look at yesterday. Give me a
So
minute.
what's the probability that the first one is made in Japan?
30%.
So 0.3. What's the probability the second one's made in Japan? So that's going to be 0.09 or 9%.
Oh, I'm so glad you said that because I was gonna say 90%. Just because I can't
Honey,
move. I just
don't
can't move my
worry.
decimal right.
Cookie.
Name none. Oh, it says none of 3 cars. Though it said name 3 cars that came from Germany. I'm like, I don't know.
So 90.
No, it's not. Not 90. Don't listen to me. I'm wrong.
Well, it'd be like 40.
No, you use 90
0.9
plus.
times 0.9 times 0.9.
Yep.
Wait, what?
So it's the 1 minus whatever the probability of Germany is. Probability of Germany is 10%. So what? Just what? What?
I
Hello?
see nothingness.
Hello. So it's 1 minus that. So it's 0.9 times 0.9 times 0.9.
Oh, why?
207. 2.7.
7
I don't know math, please just answer.
I don't know it either. I was just guessing.
points.
Yeah. So 72.9%.
It's really not 270.
Okay. Why did I have to?
Why is this?
You might need to turn your brightness down.
And then we can see your hand again.
Why'd you say it like that, bro?
I don't know. Don't pick on
It
me
was
today,
doing really
guys.
good yesterday.
I just can't take it.
We're too cool for it. It just assumes we know how to do this all. Whoa.
All right. At least one of the 3 cars is U.S. made.
Is this the thing where you had to do it different? I don't know. I just don't know.
Is this the tree?
Nope.
Okay, good.
Isn't it?
Well, at least one of them is
I don't know.
Means how many?
3.
3. No,
One.
Would it be
One.
How many have to be U.S. made?
One.
Okay. But how many could be U.S. made?
3.
So what is the only way that that's not true?
If there's no US car.
So we can do 1 minus probability that none are U.S. made, which is 1 minus 0.6 cubed.
What?
Okay, because there's 3 cars.
Yeah.
So 1 minus 0.6 times 0.6 times 0.6, or you can just write it as cubed.
36 times.
And this comes out to be 78.4%. Then this one is one, I don't think we did one like this yesterday. The first Japanese is the fourth one you choose. So that means the first three have to be anything but Japanese. So what percentage is anything but Japanese?
I don't know.
70.
Okay, 70. So it's going to be 0.7. And because it's the first three are that, okay, that's going to be cubed. Okay, so the first three cars are not Japanese. And then how many are Japanese?
One,
Do you add?
right?
What is the probability of a Japanese car?
3.3.
Okay, so 0.3. So you multiply the 0.7 cubed times 0.3. So that's the probability that the fourth one you choose is Japanese. So you're saying that the first three can't be Japanese, is what this is telling you.
7 times 7 is 49.
I got like,
49 times 7 is
oh, never mind. I got like 10.20, 10.3. Sorry, I like saw it, and for some reason I translated, since it was 4 digits, I wanted to like multiply by 100, and I was like, there's no way it's 103%.
I really want to go to Japan.
I want to go to Iceland.
All right, according to Pew Research, the contact rate probability of contracting a selected household was 69% in 1997. That was a good year. And 76% in 2003. Also a good year. However, the cooperation rater, what?
Cooperation?
Corporation.
I can't read today, apparently. I don't know what rater's supposed to be, but anyways. Probability of someone at the contacted household agreeing to be interviewed was maybe 58% in 1997 and dropped to 38% in 2003. What is the probability in 2003 of obtaining an interview with the next household on the sample list? To obtain an interview, an interviewer must both contact the household and then get an agreement for the interview.
38 over no, it's 1 minus 0.38, right? No, maybe. I have no idea.
No.
So the first thing has to be that they're either contacted, or that they make contact, or they don't make contact.
How do we know which ones need the chicken foot and which ones don't?
In reality, you don't really have to do it to do this problem. I'm just doing it so you can visually see better what's happening. It's more of just a visual to help you.
So I can do the chicken foot for everything?
I mean, you could, but it would also take you a lot more time.
Yeah.
All right, so then the percentage of contact, okay, for 2003 was 76%. Oh, and then no contact is whatever's left over, so 24%. And then after you make contact, you have to get them to either agree to be interviewed or no interview. So no interview. I'm just going to write no INT. Or agree INT. So agreed to interview was 38% in 2003, so 0.38. No interview is everything left over, so it'd be 0.62. So we want the probability of obtaining an interview with the next household, meaning they have to make contact and then they have to agree to an interview.
So 0.76 times 0.38.
Yep. So 0.76 times 0.38, and that's going to be 28.9%. So yes, you could have done this without drawing the little diagram, but just to help you see exactly what we're looking at. sometimes it's easier to have the little diagram. Was it more likely to obtain an interview from a randomly selected house in 97 or in 2003?
2003. The percentage is higher.
Well, so we didn't check 97 yet. So you can't just say that yet.
But isn't obtaining the interview just, is that like doing all of it? Oh, never mind.
So we need this 0.69 in 97 times agree to interview was 58. So 0.69 times 0.58 is 40%.
So it's less than 2003.
It's more than 2003.
Oh, it's less. Oh, never mind. That's not how numbers work.
So it was more likely in 97 to obtain an answer.
People want nicer. Oh, that question actually goes in the bottom question. Like it doesn't go to the top. I get it.
Yeah, it's just all, yeah. On the actual paper, there's more space than that.
Well, it's not that I need more space because you can zoom it up and then you got plenty of space. But I put it in the top answer. Like I thought it all went with the first question.
I mean, not like it's the end of the world if you did that. What? Whoa.
Whoa. What the heck did you just do?
What?
I think I
Is this how you
selected.
do the word thing?
No. So, Berkeley, you want the?
I want you to make your words into font.
I don't think you can do it on edit, but you have to do it.
I think you have to do it in notes. You can't do it on here.
Okay, well the next time, you need to see.
I will show you. If we can finish speedy, I
The
will
only
show you
problem is
today.
that sometimes it'll change it to what it wants it to be. Like
Yeah.
if it wants it to be a lowercase h instead of an uppercase h, it'll do it
Yeah,
by
it has a
itself,
mind of
even
its
though
own
you drew it the
sometimes.
way you want it to.
That is so true and so irritating.
Can you not just turn it like correcting off?
Well, I don't think it turns correcting on. It just can't read your handwriting. 'Cause that's what my issue is, at least.
Yeah, that would probably be my issue too.
My handwriting is
Because, like,
poopy.
Well, sometimes I think it just doesn't know because everybody writes letters differently. Sometimes with an L, it doesn't know if
I
it's an
feel
L
like
or an
They
I.
should like have like a program where like kind of like Siri, where you like put your user voice a lot, so like it knows your voice. So like, but you can do that with writing. So like, get you to write on your letters.
Like it does get better at some point, but it's like if you try to like draw on your watch to like answer a text, it's the same thing. Or sometimes it doesn't like convert it correctly because it.
And you're trying to draw an I, and you get like an L 5 times in a row.
Yeah,
That bothers me. And I'm
I
just
know.
thinking, wait a minute, that's the L.
I know. I'm like, it doesn't really matter. It only becomes a problem if you're trying to like tell someone a password or something and they're trying to like type it in.
Oh, that would be a little funny.
Yeah, it happens sometimes when I have to like send Kenny like a password or he sends me one. He'll be like, I thought it was an L, and I was like, it's a capital I. Okay. Choose an American farm at random and measure its size in acres. Here are the probabilities that the farm chosen falls in several acreage categorized categories. We're gonna say categories because apparently I can't type. Let A be the probability that the farm is less than 50 acres in size, and let B be the event that it is 500 or more. So, find the probability of A and the probability of B.
Okay, so A is 1 minus, right? You can do like 1 minus the probability and no?
Technically, since we're just doing less than 50 acres, we're only looking at these two options for A.
I see.
So, in reality, you really don't need to do the 1 minus.
You can just do. Can we just add them?
Yeah.
29,
the-
right?
Probability of A is equal to 0.09 plus 0.2, 0.29. Since they started out in decimals, I'm going to leave them in decimals for this problem. 0.29 plus 0.2 is 0.29. 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 0.29 plus 0.2 is 0.29.
Oh my goodness. I said 0.92. What is my issue?
All right, so then the probability of B is that it is 500 acres or more.
So you have to add a lot. Oh no.
Or can you do the 1 minus? No?
I mean, you could, but you'd be doing more if you do it that way.
Work.
So 500 or more are these three here. Okay.
Oh, never mind. I get it.
So 0.09 plus 0.05 plus 0.04, which is 0.18. Okay, and I just want to note that we add because the events are mutually exclusive. Okay, or independent. So describe A complement. Okay, that's what the A raised to the little c is in words, and then find the probability of A complement by the complement rule. So what does the complement mean?
Is that the 1
I thought where you
minus?
subtract it from like the whole. Like you're
Yes,
saying-
but like in words, like explain what it is in the context of this problem. Like what is my A complement?
Your A complement.
B
would be
minus
1 minus
something.
probability.
No,
of
like
A.
in words. Like what is it?
1.
Like tell me like in the context of acres of the farm. What is it?
All of the acres added together will be 1.
I don't know.
Acres less than 50.
Well, acres less than 50 is your A.
So acres more than 50 but less than 500?
I don't remember
A
the phrase.
is just 50 or less, meaning the complement is everything else. So
Okay, that was.
Oh,
the
that's
A complement are the farms that are 50 acres in size or more.
I want to know if that was a pop quiz question, I would have never gotten that.
I had no idea what we were talking
I mean, we said it, but we didn't say it correctly.
I don't think we said it.
Nobody said it.
Okay, never mind. We knew what a compliment was, so good job, guys.
1 minus, so yeah, it's progress. So what? So what is the probability of A complement then?
1 minus.
1 minus 2.
1 minus
Oh,
0.29,
1, 2,
right?
1, 2, point.
So it's 1 minus the probability of A. So we're getting everything outside of A, which is 1 minus the 0.29, correct, which is 0.71.
Well, I can tell you that I could totally do the problem. I just can't tell you how it works.
You know, I'm low-key.
Do I have to do
lost.
all of the
Sometimes I don't know.
do I have to do all of the my gosh. This. Do I have to do that or can I just do that?
You need to show what you're doing because it asks specifically by the complement rule.
Ah, my shoe.
I don't know why I can't, like.
Sometimes I listen to you talk and then I'm like, what is she trying to say?
I don't know what I'm trying to say. I literally cannot
Like I
talk
really
today.
think so hard and I'm like, when you were talking before, I was thinking so hard about what you're trying to say.
I don't know what I'm trying to say.
All right, describe A or B in words and find its probability by the addition rule.
I know there's something about a union or the other one. I don't know if I think it's union. I think it's the other. Is it
Okay,
union?
union is another word for
And.
or. Okay, so
You're welcome. I feel that.
in words,
Okay.
acreage wise, what are we looking at? If I'm looking at A or B,
Everything.
50.
A is less than 50
Less than 50.
Anything less than
Greater.
50 or anything greater than
and
500.
greater than 500. So
See, I know something.
A or B.
Taylor.
How do you draw? Okay, mine's gonna be little brackets.
Okay, literally, you start here,
Okay.
draw a little curve, draw a little point, and then do that. And then if eventually you just do it fast, and it comes out like a really nice little squiggly line. Sometimes it kind of looks like a face with like a nose sticking out.
Mine does not look like that.
That's okay. I've done this for a while. And usually one side looks way better than the other side.
My left side looks better than my right side.
Mine's the other way.
So this means farms that are less than 50 acres or 500 acres or more. So the probability of A or B by the addition rule, or I'm going to put union because, you know,
What's the other one? Like, I understand it's an upside down U, but what does it mean?
intersection. So it's
There
the
you go.
and.
You started with an I, but I don't know.
So this is the probability of A plus the probability of B, which is 0.29 plus 0.18. And that's equal to 0.47.
Wow, look at us go. We're so good at this.
I like how we're not.
Berkeley,
We're not doing anything.
you know
We're
what?
just looking at-
Maybe I'm doing good at this and you guys just aren't.
You're right, Brooke. I'm sorry.
Thank you.
Our coach will make us do push-ups if we say I'm sorry or my bad or anything in that vicinity.
Where is the camera? There's no front camera?
It's in the top.
There's a little teeny bitty circle.
Choose an American at random. Define two events. A, the person the person has a cholesterol level of 240 milligrams per deciliter of blood or above,
Ew.
which is
Maddie?
high cholesterol. B is the person has a cholesterol level of 200 to 239, which is borderline high cholesterol. According to the American Heart Association, the probability of A is equal to 0.16 and the probability of B is equal to 0.29. Explain why events A and B are mutually exclusive.
You pick the
Tell
people
you
random.
why.
You pick the people random. Isn't that why it would be exclusive? Because you
No.
random people.
Because
I have no clue.
They
the
don't.
probabilities are not the same.
They're
That's
Because
independent of each other.
Well, that's-
why?
That's
because it's different people.
Because you don't have to have.
Because no one
a
else affects
borderline
someone else's
to be-
cholesterol.
You don't have to have one to have the other.
You can't have
You
high
can't
and
have
borderline.
both, right? Is that what you're
Yeah.
trying to say?
Yeah.
Exactly. So a
Oh.
person has
I don't know. I don't even know what was just said, to be honest.
either high cholesterol or borderline high cholesterol. Cholesterol. Can't talk.
Don't
Oh,
you die
I
if you
misspelled that.
Isn't there a way to die from cholesterol?
Yeah, you can do if it's too low or too high.
I wonder what I am.
You
Dang,
can't be
so
both
you
at the
just
same
pretty
time.
much completely messed
You can
up.
be normal cholesterol, right? Okay. Stop.
Homeostasis. Why?
Why did you write homeo?
Because that means like when your body's like at like where it's supposed to be, like everything's normal.
Isn't that equilibrium?
No, that is not it. Burley's right. What do you think when we talk? Like, does it scare
Like,
you?
what is going on?
Sometimes.
I was like, I think it scares you.
I think I'm doing well today. I think we might have gotten to that conclusion already, but I'm not in it. I'm not with it. I'm not with it.
Say in plain language what the event A or B is and what is the probability of A or B.
What does that
Plain
mean?
language is no like.
Oh, is this the unit?
Just verbally tell me what A or B means in the context of this problem.
You either
A
have,
is high cholesterol.
B is
is
low.
Borderline high.
You
Same.
either have
Hold
a cholesterol level of 200, 400.
okay.
A or B is someone with borderline, I'm just going to do HC for high cholesterol, or high cholesterol. The probability of A or B, or A union B, is equal to what?
PA plus PB.
I was gonna say.
What you did.
Probability of A plus the probability of B,
I didn't think far enough ahead.
0.16 plus 0.29,
Whoa,
which
that's
is
a lot.
0.45.
Aw, why my box straw crooked?
Dang, there are like a lot of steps to like getting the problem.
That's why I don't like stats homework.
It's like A, B, C, D,
Because
E.
you might have 5 problems, but you know it's like A, B, C, D, E, F on each problem.
Is that what the exam's gonna look like? I will actually just like.
Yeah.
We
There's,
won't have an
I've got.
Huh?
We won't have an exam.
AP exam.
Stupid.
Oh, mine would be way
Yeah, like
easier than
the-
the AP exam.
Is it called an exam?
Yes. The AP exam.
I thought it was called.
So it's always been known as.
What do you think about the AP assignment?
AP test. AP quiz.
No, literally leave me alone. Leave me alone.
If C is the event that the person chosen has normal cholesterol, meaning it's below 200, what is the probability of C?
Are you gonna have to do the
1 minus 0.47.
How do you know? How do you know what you're supposed to do? I don't understand.
Because it's everything but 485. Or
So it's everything but it being high or borderline high. So 1 minus 0.45
Why do I
is
have
equal
write
to
all these steps?
0.55.
Oh my gosh. It's driving me insane that I have to write PC and then what am I
well, then you can go back and look at this when we have to do homework, and you'll understand.
do I have to write the never mind.
You have to write everything.
I haven't read it
I
at
don't
all.
have to write the PUB.
Yes. Yep, you do.
PIUB.
You want to know it's the union.
I mean, you've got to have one of these written.
I know, but for that one.
This
Oh,
one?
just one of them. Oh, never mind.
13, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Okay.
All right, you have 2 sets. Set 1 is the set of A, B, C, D, E. Set 2 is the set of K, L, M, N, O, P. If you pick one number, I think that's supposed to say letter, from each set, what is the probability that you pick at least one vowel?
1, 2.
2 over 11. Right?
No, but there's difference in each group.
2 out of 5 and then 1 out of 6.
Oh, you have to do from
Says
each
that
group?
20%.
So I could do the complement.
Oh, dear.
What is a compliment?
1 minus the
It's what I tell you
probability
to
of
do.
no vowels.
1 minus
No vowels.
1, 2.
Well, it's going to be 1 minus, and then we're going to do in parentheses. We're going to multiply these two, okay, the numbers. So how many are not vowels in this first one?
4.
3.
3 out of
Oh,
5.
A is a vowel, my bad.
Times how many are not vowels in
5.
2? 5 out of 6. So you multiply that, which is going to actually work out nicely to be 1 minus 1/2, which is just going to be 50%. So the probability is 50% of picking at least one vowel.
I like
It
vowels.
doesn't feel like it would be right at all, but it is. It's weird. I don't like it.
Last one.
Last. Oh,
ABC,
really is the
yeah.
last one. No. You know what this means?
Do we have time for
We're
this?
gonna have
Homework.
Are we gonna finish it today?
No.
Your homework?
No.
For homework?
This page.
I mean, like, for work at home, yes.
No,
you
I
will
get that
finish
part.
it.
No, I mean
No, I mean like we have 10 minutes right now.
it's
So.
like-
Oh, I think we got it.
I'm ready.
Finish the homework.
I mean, I might not make it due till Thursday to be nice since there's a game tonight,
No.
but that doesn't mean you shouldn't do it tonight because tomorrow we're starting 15 examples.
Yeah.
Yay!
All right, a new clothing store advertises that during its grand opening, every customer that enters the store can throw a bouncy rubber cube onto a table that has squares
What?
labeled with discount
What?
I
amounts.
think I'm having a stroke.
I'm really confused.
Wait, reread that. Hold on.
What?
A clothing store advertises that during its grand opening, every customer that enters the store can throw a bouncy rubber cube onto a table that has squares labeled with discount amounts. The table is divided into 10 regions. 5 regions award a 10% off discount, 2 regions award a 20% discount, 2 regions award a 30% discount, and the remaining region awards a 50% discount.
That's
What?
the one I want.
Wait a minute.
Thank you.
That's more than 100%.
5, 6, 7,
That's
Well-
because
9.
They're not all added.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Those are the percentages off, not how many times they occur.
Yeah, I realized that after I said it. But the words are already.
But that is a common misconception, so kind of works out that you said it. What is the probability that the customer gets more than a 20% discount?
2 out of 12.
My recommendation, but there's only 10 regions. My recommendation before we start is to actually up here write how many times each thing happens. Okay, so the 10, 20, 30, and 50% discounts. So how many regions out of 10 are 10%?
5, right?
Yeah, so 5 out of 10. And don't simplify it because it'll make your life easier when doing the problems. How many are 20?
2.
2 out of 10. 30. 2 out of 10. And 50.
1.
1 out of 10.
So okay, it's not the best odds, but I want to get the 50.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 out of 10, right?
So what is the probability that a customer gets more than a 20% discount?
2.
More than 20 would be
30%.
3 out of
3
10.
over 20.
30%.
3 out of 1.
Okay, but how are you getting that?
3 over
It's
20.
3 out of 10. The compliment thing.
Again, how are you getting that?
1 minus the
Because-
probability of
3 minus.
0.3 and 0.5. I don't know.
Okay, so 1 minus the probability of 10 union 20.
I don't
1 minus 7 out of 10, which is going to be 3 out of 10 or 30%. The other way you could have done this is the probability of 30 union 50, which would have been 2 out of 10 plus 1 out of 10, which is 3 out of 10 or
That's what I did.
30%.
Oh, you do the add.
Okay, either way works. You do not have to have both. You've got to have one or the other.
I don't know that I
Both
don't
methods will
understand how
work.
The first one was used. Like I don't.
So
It's the
fi-
complement. So it's 1 minus anything 20% or less.
I'm just a little confused why you subtract on the top and wait, no.
It's
No.
complement on top. And then. All right, what is the probability that a customer gets less than a 20% discount?
That is,
What is the only way that happens?
you get 10.
It's 10%.
They get 10%. So the probability of 10% is 5 out of 10, which is 50%.
Okay, this I actually understand. Like this one page.
I'm
All our
just
homework
lost.
be like this one page. I'd be so happy.
What is the probability that the first two customers both get a 50% discount?
Oh, I got it. Okay,
Isn't
you need to do.
10 times 0.0. Wait.
Don't you need to do like 1 over 10 times 1 over 10?
1 out of 10 times 1 over 10, which is 1 out of 100,
Oh, I guess I could have said
or
1 over 10.
0.01.
Oh, that's like.
So there's a 1% chance that that happens. Sorry, Taylor.
Taylor,
so-
if we both go, then we have double the chance.
No,
Right?
They don't affect. We just talked
Mutually
about
exclusive.
My bad.
this whole lesson. We've been like.
Taylor's throw does not affect your throw. All right.
Yeah.
What is the probability that none of the first three customers get more than 30% discount?
None get more.
So then you do.
So you
30.
could do.
So then you do or you 3 over 10 cubed. Wait, no. Please stop talking.
So
No,
could I
I'm
just,
talking to myself.
Okay, so could I add them up and be like,
So this could be an
9 out of
easier
10?
way to do this would be to do the complement. Okay.
1 minus 50. is
And do
50.
1 minus the probability of getting 50. It's 3 customers that we're saying that for. So we've got to cube it. So it's 1 minus 0.1 cubed, which is 0.9 cubed, which is 72.9%.
Oh, wait a
One.
minute. Wait a
We
minute.
cube the whole
Where it
thing
is.
and not just.
Yes, because we're doing the complement.
where?
So you
what
got to
am I
cube the whole
doing?
thing.
So you come on. Just let me be. I'm struggling
How does that
today.
equal 0.9?
1 minus 0.1.
Just don't.
I feel like we had another problem that said 72.9%.
I also think that we did. Possible.
What is the probability that the first customer to win a 30% discount is the 6th customer that enters the store?
So times 6.
Well, that implies that the first 5 people
Yeah.
can't have a 30% discount.
Are you in a tree?
No.
I hate that
30%
tree.
was
So,
0.2.
what is the chance of getting a 30% discount? What is the probability?
I was
So
2 out of 10.
Okay, 2 out of 10. Okay, or 0.2.
And then it's
Anything else is going to be the first 5 people.
It's 0.8.
Okay, so 0.8 to the 5th. Okay, so the first 5 people have a chance of getting anything but a 30 is 0.8%. Okay, so 0.8 times 0.8 times 0.8 times 0.8 times 0.8.
Then it's times
Okay, and then your 6th person gets a 30% discount, so that's times 0.2. So this is going to be 0.0655, which is 6.6%.
I don't like this anymore.
What is the probability that there is at least one customer to win a 50% discount among the first 5 customers that enter the store?
You have 5 people.
It says at least.
At least one. So what does that mean?
That it doesn't matter what the other people get.
Well, at least one implies that up to how many people could get 50%
All
off?
of them.
Okay, they all could. So the only way that there is not a customer in the first 5 that get a 50% discount is what?
If none of them do.
If none of them do. Okay, so 1 minus the probability that none of the 5 win 50%.
That's a long thing in print.
Okay, so 50% has a 0.1 chance, so it's going to be 1 minus the probability that none win, that is going to be 0.9, and
How do we? Oh, never mind. Because
it's got to happen for 5 people.
How do we know it's 0.9? Oh, never mind. We already answered that question. Never mind.
So then it's 1 minus 0.9 raised to the 5th, which is going to give you
Apparently
40.95%.
No, not like a brain aneurysm or something. I don't know. The number 0.9 just isn't working with me today.
All right, and then the last one, just because we're pushing it on time here. As you enter the store, you watch 4 people in front of you all win 50% discounts. There you go, Taylor. The store manager tells you how lucky you are to be throwing the cube while it is on a hot streak. But the friend with you says you're unlucky because the streak can't continue. Comment on those statements.
It's
Independent.
not true because they cannot be related to each other because no
Just
one else
independent.
affects another person.
Just because.
Causation is not equal to correlation.
Okay. One throw does not affect another, so they're independent. Okay. Everybody has a 10% chance. Every roll has a 10% chance of landing on a 50% discount. So that's why neither statement is correct. Okay. So each throw is independent.
I would love to walk into a
So-
store and everything was like,
Prior rolls don't affect
So those people are just
the
lying to you
outcome.
whenever they say that?
Yep. Or they just
Sue
don't know math. The outcome of future rolls.
hold on, I need to not be dumb.
It could also be like a head thing. Well, like, not like with chance, but like, so say like with volleyball, like if the first 3 people miss their serve, the chance for you to miss your serve is higher because it's head thing, but not because like actually, but like,
It's a lurking variable.
yeah.
It
Mental,
affects you mentally.
yeah.
10% for every roll for a chance of getting.
Therefore, it kind of does affect it, doesn't
And
it?
then if you miss your serve on
Like,
game,
what
like
if
you
just
have
like
to do 30
extra
push-ups
confidence
and
really affects the outcome?
Did you do that?
A
twice.
50% discount.
I've done 60 push-ups this month, plus more.
Plus more?
Yeah, because I missed my serve on
So
game
neither
twice.
statement is correct.
And then
Oh,
you have to do
goodness.
push-ups if you say like sorry. And sometimes for punishments we have to like not punishments but like